Secret! I mean, you can buy the crown now. I-flip nyo to Yung pa-headphones nila,
Huwag
fake
yung
yun! Hindi yun! Hello guys! Welcome to Off the Grid by Imelda Schweikart, of course me. I created this podcast because I want to interview people that are not afraid to say whatever. I created this brand for people to just come here and express their thoughts about everything under the sun. And today with me is a very special guest because I've been watching him since I was a little girl and he is everywhere. Guess who? It's Kuya Kim Atienza. Yes, that's right. All right, give a round of applause, guys. Yes, correct.
Thank you for the introduction. The famous, controversial Imelda Schweikart, Imelda Rabbit.
God.
But what an honor to be the first guest in your podcast. When you invited me, I said, I really want to meet this girl. Remember, I introduced myself to you because I wanted you to be a guest on my podcast. And then it turns out you have a podcast na din. So, ito na. At least we get to
I
meet
just
each
did
other.
that kasi hindi na tuloy yung invitation mo sa akin. And I was like, unahan ko na nga. And so here you are. And I'm really
But you're very
excited.
beautiful pala in person. Huh?
No way.
Yeah. You're beautiful on social media when I watch you, but you're also very beautiful in person.
So ano mas maganda? In person or sa mga...
Apples and oranges. Ibang dating mo ron sa online eh. Ibang dating mo sa in person.
Do I look fat in video?
No, you don't. You don't.
Really?
You look very fit.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I'm fit?
Yeah.
Coming from the fit man himself.
No, you look fit. Now kasi so many women are thin, but thinness is no more a flex eh.
Thin is not a flex.
But the flex now is fit.
Tell the pageantry industry about that.
Uy, may bitterness.
Ay, hindi naman. In the Philippines, of course, kasi I love it though because it makes me work hard to aim for that kind of slim fit. But with my body type, I'm naturally big boned, so it's not gonna happen.
Because you're German. Germans are very big boned, you know.
May nagsabi kasi sa akin, unahan na kita, na masungit ka daw off-cam. Totoo ba yun?
I do my best to be the best I can be, no? But it's par for the course kasi that people catch you sometimes in off moments.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Like off the grid.
Off the grid.
Your house, for example, it's a museum and a zoo at the same time. Because we were checking your house tour on YouTube and we were shocked. I think Borta the Explorer was Borg the Explorer featured you or something. And Borta the Explorer.
May Borta the Explorer. Yeah. No, but my house has been featured many times.
Is it still your house?
Yeah. We've been staying there for almost about 20 years already.
Wow.
Actually, longer. I've been married 25 years. We've been in that house for 22 years.
With a Singaporean woman, right?
The Taiwanese. Feli's Taiwanese. She looks Filipina, but she's Taiwanese. So all my kids are half Taiwanese. So my kids are half also like you.
No way. All this time, your kids were half? I didn't know.
And they're all very fluent in Mandarin. They're fluent in English, fluent in Mandarin. Ang problema, hindi natuto mag-Tagalog.
How did that happen? They went to Chinese school?
We used to own a Chinese school.
Huh?
Yeah, the Chinese International School of Manila was founded by my wife, and we owned it. We had it. We ran it for a long time, but Feli sold it just before the pandemic.
They studied there, or
My kids studied in Chinese International School the first years, and then they moved to ISM, International School for High School, and then now they're all. Eman passed away. Eliana just graduated from University of Pennsylvania. With summa cum laude honors. My boy graduated from Tufts University, and then my wife also finished her master's in Harvard naman.
So how many children do you have in total?
I have 3.
3?
3, yeah.
Because I watched the vlog, it was a lot. A lot of kids were there. So, baka mga cousins.
Baka mga cousins, so baka mga mga kaibigan ng anak ko.
How
But
do
I have
you...
3 kids. Yeah.
You have 3 kids.
3 kids and about 50 dogs.
I know. How do you maintain actually all your pets at home? And how many pets do you have at home?
The dogs, they come and go because we've been adopting elderly dogs. So they pass, no? The highest number was 51. Now we have around maybe 48. 48, yeah. But
What do
we
you...
adopt elderly aspins.
Oh, what's an aspen?
Asong Pinoy is the new term for Asong Kalye. These are local dogs.
Oh, you love dogs?
Filipino dogs.
You're more into dogs than cats?
My kids and my wife are into dogs. Me, I'm into exotic animals. I like snakes. I like reptiles. I like turtles. But because my family love dogs, I love dogs na rin. But growing up, I grew up with exotic animals. The love for dogs came later on when my kids were born. And because of Feli, who's so devoted to dogs, I love dogs.
Feli is the name of your wife.
My wife, yeah.
Ooh, how long have you been together?
We're turning 25.
25 years?
24 this year. In a few months, we'll turn 25 already.
So what's the dynamic after 2 decades of marriage? So almost parang kasing tagal din siya ng career mo because you've been 30 years
On television naman, officially,
on television. Yeah.
on television, it's my 22nd year already. But since the 80s, I was on television already, but not as a career. Because I always wanted to be on TV. But back in the 80s, I had an exercise TV show called Muscles in Motion. I would do aerobics and do weights.
Where?
That was a show in RPN 9 at 5:30 a.m. 5:30 p.m. every day. Muscles in Motion. Hindi ka pa pinapanganak ton. 80s yan.
Muscles in Motion.
Yeah. And then in the 90s naman, I had another TV show called Sports Review. I was a sports anchor. That went on for almost 10 years.
While your dad was the host of Maynila, Lito Atienza, guys, do you know? I didn't know until I had to interview Kuya Kim. His dad is Lito Atienza, fine blown.
Maynila naman came out in the 90s. In the 90s. I was the first producer of Maynila. So, yeah, I actually started
Of your
that.
dad?
Yeah. I was working for Dad before I was councilor. I was councilor of the city of Manila. But me and my dad and some other guys, Tito Wilma Galvante, put that together as a block timer for GMA. And I remember our first director of Manila was Joa Lamangan. Yeah.
Ang dami mong alam, Kuya Kim. Joke lang. Grabe. Parang information overload. Sandali lang. Pero if none of this happened, no TV, no fame, anong trabaho mo ngayon?
Growing up ko sa Imelda, I really wanted to be on television. Looking back nga, I'm so thankful to the Lord that I am what I dreamed of. When I was growing up, when I was in college, I'd think of television all the time. I wanted to be on TV or in the movies. I wanted to be in the limelight. And looking back, this is what I dreamed of. So I am doing my dream job. And that's a blessing.
So walang ibang nasa isip mo kung hindi
Marami ako pinasok.
television.
Nag-theater ako. Naging dancer pa ako. I was a ballet dancer for Philippine Ballet Theater, Season 1. Manila Metropolis Ballet. And then I got into politics for 12 years. I was a barangay chairman. Then I became a city councilor for 9 years. And then after that, I got into television full-time. Full-time television in 2004 up to present. So it's 22 years already.
You're a polymath like me. And minsan nakaka-intimidate siya sa ibang tao na isang skill lang yung alam. Alam mo yon? Because you're so many things, but you choose TV.
Yeah. I choose TV because it's my passion. I like performance. Growing up also, my dream was, I wanted to be a Broadway actor even.
Where? In the Philippines?
No, in New York.
In New York?
In New York, yeah.
And you have
Fantasy yan.
access.
Fantasy ko yan. But being on television, Philippines, with same energy. Parang theater din yan eh. So I'm doing what I like to do.
Would you consider yourself a rich kid growing up?
We were comfortable. But
You're rich eh. You're
no,
rich eh.
I'm rich now.
Wow, thank you.
Mainly because I earn a lot, but more than that, I married a very wealthy woman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Grabe yung information.
Tinanong mo. si Feli,
mag-aasawa na rin kaya ako ng mayaman.
Feli, my wife, when I married her, this was in 2001, 2002. She was the star of the stock market. She was working for Merrill Lynch in London when I
How young
married her.
was her?
She was 32 and I was 35 when we got married. We married late. And then
Who is this genius woman?
Oh, yeah.
She should be here.
she has 2 masters.
What?
She has masters in public health in Tufts University and masters in nutrition in Tufts University
Kinikilig siya habang
in public health
nagsasalita.
in Harvard. Of course, dapat kiligin ka to. We'll talk about your wife, di ba?
Kung hindi. But does she understand Tagalog?
She does. She does. She's not very comfortable speaking it, but she understands enough.
Nagulat ako dun sa answer mo, like direct to the point. I'm rich now, not because of anything, but because I married into a wealthy wife.
We help each
I
other.
didn't know you were funny. I didn't know.
I'm not even funny yet. Wait until I'm funny later.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Okay, the Kuya Kim brand.
Hmm.
Did you build it deliberately or did it just happen to you?
It's both. I knew what I wanted when I started television in 2004. I wanted to be the local Steve Irwin. That's why I wear that hat, no? That safari hat. Are you familiar with Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
Yes.
The guy who died, no? Got stung by a stingray in his heart.
He knows me too well.
I wanted to be local. The local Steve Irwin was an expert in animals.
Yeah.
And then eventually that Steve Irwin character evolved into doing people as well. There's interviewing people. This all started in the morning show. Magandang Umaga Bayan, that became Umagang Kay Ganda. And then the character just evolved. Ka Ernie Baron died. Then I got into trivia and knowledge and then weather because I replaced Ka Ernie Baron. But the look and the aura of Steve Irwin stayed. So that's the Kuya Kim character. Initially just an expert in animals, became an expert in science, became the trivia master, and now Kuya Kim as we know him.
Parang stripped off of all your titles, like Matanglawin and everything.
Patanglawin was 17 years. All these titles that you say, all these shows that I was in, contribute to the equity that I have now. So, I have many hats.
17 years yung show na Matanglawin,
But-
right?
I was in ABS-CBN for 17 years. Patanglawin was on air for almost 16 years because the lockdown happened. And then after the lockdown, ABS lost its franchise. So the show was canned already, among other shows
Oh, I see.
in ABS.
So Matanglawin, what does that mean? Eagle eye, right?
Eagle Eye, yeah.
Why eagle eye?
Ang mga agila kasi, when you say you're eagle eye, that means you're very observant.
Are you?
Oh yeah, very.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I want me to tell a lot of things about you. I've observed you many times already, so I
Where?
know.
Online?
I actually discovered you because you were so controversial. Someone was so controversial then. Someone supposedly had a rift with Miss Universe. Who's this girl? And then you were rumored to be it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if it was you or not, but I thought it was you.
Yeah.
So sabi ko, I'm gonna interview this girl because she's controversial in my podcast. But fate has it that I'm on your podcast now.
Oo nga. And I'm just really a funny girl na parang in the Philippines, we're funny people, right? But
Yeah.
people are so serious. Pagdating sa TV, they treat people like dapat serious. But to me,
Hindi naman.
parang di
Yeah,
nila
there are
ako
comedians,
gets.
no? There are comedians.
Oo.
Hindi ka nila gets.
Because I had a problem with my pseudo character.
What's your
No.
pseudo character ba?
I had a pseudo character before na teeny bopper, pa-sweet, and then the one who handled me wanted me to go sexy, and I got lost. I cut my hair short, like boycott, and then I was trying to prove a point. I can't go sexy. I'm not gonna go sexy, so I'm going to pageantry. So I started my first national
Yeah,
pageant, which
yeah.
is Binibining Pilipinas, and so puti tumubo na yung hair. Ay, hindi, after nung Binibining Pilipinas, sorry. Tumubo na yung hair, naging Miss Earth Philippines ako. Just trying to prove a point to the one who was handling me na, I don't want to go sexy, not because, di ba, I have, ayon, yung body for that. doesn't mean I should. Bakit hindi ako pwedeng maging wholesome? Hindi
I think pwede
pwede. I
naman.
think it depends on connection. If I had people in the industry or enough parang support from my parents, which we didn't have the money to, probably I would have been protected in that kind of.
How did you end up in the Philippines? Were you born here?
I was raised here.
Raised here in an island? In Palawan?
We travel a lot. I'm a traveling kid. My dad is a seaman.
Ah, he is.
Yes,
Okay.
he's a technical superintendent.
Is he still alive?
He passed away
He passed
4
away.
years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
And so parang sabi ko, ay, okay, bakit tungkol na to sa akin? Sabi ko, what's the difference between showbiz before and today and how much has changed? Like,
A lot has changed. Actually, we're witnessing the transition of television and the movies and everything else. There was a time when showbiz, there was a transition from radio to television, and then from black and white television to color television. Now we're witnessing the transition from free television to digital media. There was a time when we were all growing up, TV was king. There was no
Yeah.
other source of information and entertainment but television. Radio was there, but TV was king. Now TV's there, it would stay, but it's one of the many platforms. TV now is the same as social media platforms, as YouTube, as Instagram, as Facebook. So it's a transition, and
do you think it's going to be a success?
TV will always stay. There will always be television, but not as we know it, as the only one. Now there are many others. Yeah, and that's not bad. It's good. Now, if you're able to adapt as a talent, will dictate whether you'll survive or not. During the transition of radio to television, a lot of talents who were stars of the radio age did not survive, mainly because they could not adapt.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since there's evolving nga of television, nagkaroon din ng time na required ang mga artista magpa-surgery. Like, magpa-enhance. Either malamang, sa malamang, nose ito. Nose ang pag-uusapan natin. Okay. Buti hindi ka pinilit na magpa-surgery.
Sa tingin mo ba kailangan ko magpa-surgery?
Hindi, kasi syempre, ang unfair. Kasi tingnan mo yung mga guys ngayon, sobrang lahat sila gawa
Ganito yan,
rin.
ganito yan. Kasi depende sa equity mo eh. My equity on television has not been my beauty. It never was. It was what I offer on the table, which is my trivia and my knowledge, my science. So that's what I offer. My looks are bonus. It just so happens that I'm not ugly, I'm not that handsome either. I'm interesting. When you
You're
look
so smart.
when you look at my face, you're interested. Not because I'm super handsome, but because it's interesting. And that's all I need.
Oh my gosh. That's smart kasi you know where to go.
Kasi
In the industry.
if beauty is my equity, wala akong laban. There's so many handsome guys on television. But again, I always say this when I guest, no? I'm not ugly, I'm not handsome.
Kaya ba nag-hosting ka?
So, sakto lang.
Nag-TV, ano ka?
Hosting? Or like as a host, it really depends on skill and wit
But
more than
Do
anything
you
else.
notice that almost everywhere you look in the industry, lahat sila gawa?
Hmm.
Have you ever wanted to change your persona as Kuya Kim and wanted just to go acting? Kasi you've never done acting, right?
No, I have. I came out in a few movies already. My background's really theater. I'm really an actor. Like a while ago, you're talking about Stanislavski,
Yes.
beingness, and the theater's like that. But the Lord put me in a position that even surprised me. My peg was Agamulak. I wanted to be like Agamulak. I say this, like this.
Jericho Rosales.
Or Jericho Rosales. Kaya wala ako nung look.
Anong wala?
Nilagay ako ni Lord sa isang lugar na hindi ako malalaos. That I can be old. And the older I get, the more credible I become.
Kaya nga yung equity na sinasabi mo, Kuya Kim, mga magkano ba yan? Di ba? Namimigla ka sa akin.
Anong magkano ang talent fee ko?
Hindi, I mean, ano tawag dito? Yung whole, ano tawag doon? Yung ano niya? Yung,
Ba't tinatanong mo yung cameraman? Podcast mo to.
yung,
Yung ano? Yung equity,
Yes, yung how much you are.
what's the value of what I have?
Yes, what's your value as an
Financial value?
artist? Oo. Kasi meron yan eh, online, lahat ng artista meron silang parang, um,
Bracket ng talent fee, you mean?
yeah,
Well, you can say that I've been in the industry long enough to command a certain amount.
command a
Yeah,
certain amount.
yeah,
Pwede ba yun?
pwede naman. But hindi masyadong mataas because I will outvalue myself from the market and no one's gonna get me. Hindi naman pwedeng mababa because it's below me naman.
Oh.
Tama lang.
In the workplace, in showbiz, para ba yung corporate
In what
na
way?
may darating na mas bago, mas bata, and then mas mataas yung
Totoo yan.
sweldo nila kaysa sa mas seniority.
Maraming ganyan. Maraming bata na talagang mataas ang talent fee. Pero ang labanan sa showbiz is not pataasan ng talent fee o ng kasikatan mo ngayon. A showbiz career is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Labanan ng patagalan to. Kung itataas mo ang presyo mo, bibigay nila sa iyo yan. Pero hanggang kailan? At a certain point, they will not afford you anymore, hindi ka nakukunin. Pero kung tama ang handling mo ng career mo, then you could stay for a long time.
Mm. Kailangan talagang hindi ka malalaos, tama ba?
Ang labanan ng hindi malalaos at relevant sa mahabang panahon, ay yung labanan dito. Hindi yung sikat ka ngayon, in 3 years laos ka na. Maraming ganyan online na sikat ngayon, trending palagi, pero after 6 months, tapos na.
Do you have to lay out all your personal life in order to stay in the industry?
No,
Or not
not at all.
necessarily? Because I don't know anything about your personal life.
Um,
And
as
you're
far as
so long
as
here.
far as certain things are concerned, it's public. My daughter dying is public.
Mm-mm.
They know that I grieve and I grieve in public. My Christian life, how I became born again Christian, is public. My old life before I became Christian is public. But my life with my wife and my kids, that's very private.
Yeah, your wife is private. She's the boss.
Yeah, it's very
actually.
private. Ayaw niya ng limelight. Unlike me, she likes privacy. Yeah, I like to be public.
Does she have any say with what you do?
Of course.
Online.
Of course,
in your
a marriage
work?
is partnership. Because she always has say in everything that I do, but final say when it comes to my career is mine. I'm boss because that's my career. But she will
Yes.
always suggest because that's what marriage is all about. In her career, I have suggestions on how to do things. I have advice on how to do things. But in her career, she's boss. She's final say. But when it comes to family, especially in the public eye, she gives me leadership, and I appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Last question before we
Last
go
na, tapos na.
No. Magiging muna tayo. After nun, tatanungin kita ulit. Sayang naman yung opportunity kasi hindi natatanong to sa'yo eh. Parang sobrang polished palagi ng mga interview mo. And so, I wanted to see the other side of Kim Atienza na mas raw, mas you, kasi we always put up this mask, di ba? When we're at work, in any job, we put on a mask. But then, I'm also mask off right now. Kasi
I think you're always mask off.
Hello? So, my last question is, bakit hindi mo pinalitan si Lito Atienza sa Maynila as host since naging producer ka din doon?
I wouldn't mind kung papalitan ko siya as host, except that when I moved to GMA7, Manila was gone. For a long time kasi I was with ABS-CBN. For 17 years I was with ABS-CBN. Manila was in GMA for more than 20 years. It's the second longest running block timer next to Itbulaga. But when I moved to GMA7 in 2021, tapos na Maynila noon eh.
Walang nag-offer?
Kung nandun ang Maynila, it's ours eh. Kung nandun ang Maynila, I probably would have been the host. But what happened was, during the pandemic, it was just so expensive to keep. There were no advertisers eh. And then after the pandemic, nawala na ng momentum, it became so expensive to produce. Then my sisters were producers of the show, became so busy, and Dad was out of office na rin naman eh. There was no more need for exposure and for... So, Maynila is gone. Wala na.
So,
But kung nandun yan, why not? No?
wala nang magre-revive kaya ng
Bakit
Maynila.
hindi? If GMA wants to revive
How
it
was
and
the
produce it,
ratings?
it was always number 1.
Really?
Yeah,
So,
always.
bakit walang nagpa-franchise? Kung number 1 siya. Ano ba, guys? Think more. My God. Anyway.
Bakit hindi? Nasa pag-uusap yan. Bakit hindi?
Diba? Anyway, let's move on to our game. This game is called Bullshit or No Bullshit. When he answers, pag mag-a-answer siya, guys, it's no bullshit, okay? Pero pag hindi niya kayang sagutin, it's bullshit. Ito yung iaangat niya. Alright, so we're gonna move forward to this game. Gusto ko yung nabibigla ka eh.
Oo nga. Tanong dito eh. Unang tanong sa akin, masungit ka ba in person?
Gusto
O talaga
ko-
hinanda mo yan, ha? Oh.
Talaga, oo. So, dito ka titingin, kuya. Alright.
Bullshit or no bullshit? Okay.
This is bullshit or no bullshit. It is about the industry, showbiz industry. All right, the first question is 5 questions lang to.
Okay.
Philippine showbiz rewards good looks over actual talent. Bullshit or no bullshit?
No bullshit.
Teka lang, hindi ko na-gets yung game. Pag sinabi niyang no bullshit, ibig sabihin
Ibig sabihin, sasagutin
yung...
kita tama.
At sasagutin mo yung tama.
Oo, di ba? Sasagutin kita tama. It rewards talent more than good looks.
No.
Yeah. It depends on what kind of showbiz. If we're talking about entertainment and acting, it's looks first. But when it comes to there are many aspects of showbiz. When it comes to public affairs, then it's, have you seen a super handsome public affairs guy? It's not about handsomeness in public affairs. It's about talent. It's about intelligence. It's about the ability to communicate.
But do you need to graduate communications to be in
No,
public
not at all.
affairs? No?
Not at all. Yeah.
So how do you audition for
I'll
that?
give you an example. Is Mike Enriquez handsome? He's very interesting. Is Arnold Clavio handsome? He's very interesting. Is Kuya Kim handsome? I'm just interesting. So I'm still on television, right? But if we're talking about teleseries and you want to be the lead guy or the lead woman, it's about looks.
Oo nga. Tingnan mo, Sanya Lopez, for example. Joke lang. Okay, most celebrities on social media are playing a character. It's not really them. Most celebrities on social media are playing a character. It's not really them.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Okay. Name one.
A lot of personalities on social media, I'd say 80% are playing a character. And that's why they don't shine. The ones who shine on social media are the authentic ones. The ones who are real.
Give me a job.
I'll give you an
Anyway.
example of real ones.
Okay, sino?
Liana Guerrero. She's a social media star. She's just being herself.
Oo.
Magaling talaga sumayaw yung bata. Magaling,
Oo.
di ba?
Oo. And she's like my young version. So guys, give me a job, okay? Anyway, third question. The networks today are more controlling than they were 20 years ago. The networks today are more controlling than they were 20 years ago.
I would say bullshit. Yeah, because they're less controlling now.
Okay.
They were more controlling before than they are now.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Kuya
Authenticity.
James? Yeah.
Authenticity is more allowed now.
Really?
Showbiz then, especially in the 60s and the 50s, it was the studio system. The studio would dictate how you look. Even your personal life had to be managed by the studio. And you had to act a certain way. You had to be perfect all the time. Ngayon,
Makeup,
hindi lang
Hair
makeup,
for women.
lifestyle.
not allowed to show your boyfriend, not allowed to
Yeah.
seen outside sa
Yeah.
mall.
Now, networks are more authentic. Because laban ng authenticity ngayon online and on free TV.
Okay. The golden age of Philippine TV is over and it's not coming back.
No bullshit.
The golden age of Philippine TV is over and it's not coming
Yes,
back.
the golden age is done, but TV will always survive. TV will always be part and parcel of the life of every Filipino. But the golden age, that was the time when TV was king. I'm talking about the 80s. In the 80s, if you came out on television once, just once, everybody knew who you were. and you can become a star with just one or two guestings on television. Because TV was the only source of information and entertainment that they had. Now there are so many. The golden age is gone, but TV will always stay. It will always be a part of the Filipino.
All right. 5, social media influencers will completely replace traditional celebrities in 10 years.
Um, I'd say bullshit
Okay, why?
because artists who are able to transcend free TV and social media are the ones who last. They're the ones who people remember, and they're the ones who people put credibility with, especially for news and public affairs. No? Those that are purely on social media, hindi tumatagal. Even I remember PewDiePie was the biggest social media star. PewDiePie, he's a gamer, but he was one of the biggest social media personalities. Once said in an interview, an online personality has a shelf life of 6 years. Unless they reinvent themselves, but it's so hard to totally reinvent yourself.
But it's same as a celebrity. You reinvent. Oh, but you don't. You never reinvented yourself.
No, I have many times.
Really?
Many times, yeah. The Kuya Kim characters there, but there are many facets of Kuya Kim that come out.
How are you so self-aware? Is it because of your acting background, yung studies sa acting?
Maybe because I come from the school of hard knocks also. My EQ is quite high. If I can humbly say.
Like hard knocks, school of hard knocks, pinapalo ka ba?
Hindi, laki ako sa kalye. Laki ako sa San Andres Bukid. Laki ako sa Malate. So I've become very observant and very aware of what's good and what's not good. Actually, coming out on your podcast, I was half and half. Is this not good or good?
I love that.
Pasubo ako dito.
Wala, pasubo ka nga. Pero kasi, in this day and age, it's authenticity na eh.
Yeah. Well, you're very authentic.
Sobrang authentic ko. The brand actually belongs to me and everybody just borrowed it. You know, that's how
Ganon,
you
ha?
know?
That's very humble.
Hindi naman. I mean, like, wherever I look sa Philippines, it's always polished. Always careful. And it's not reality. When you go out with your friends, pag inuman ka dyan sa kalye, for example, everybody's just nagmumurahan, di ba? Gago, okay naman yan. Di ba? Hindi kayo nagkaka-offendan. Unlike on social media, there's a demand for properness. Properness? Politeness, you know?
If one is public, there are certain rules that one has to follow. And it will depend on how you're brought up also. If you're authentic and your authenticity is nasty, you will not get any followers.
Am I nasty?
No, you're not nasty.
Okay.
You're interesting.
Girl.
You're interesting, and you have a wild side. I can see.
What?
Yeah, I feel that, and you can be very unpredictable.
I'm unpredictable, but I'm not wild. Babe, am I wild?
Oh no way.
Hindi, wala sinabi. Wala sinabi.
I'm not saying sexually wild. I'm saying you can be unpredictable. You can go.
I am wild.
Any direction.
Nangangagat ako bigla. Like, bigla ako nilagay.
That's what I mean, like wild, like a wild animal.
Joke lang. Anyway, tapos na tayo sa game. Let's proceed to my questions. Okay, wag ka maging diplomatic though. Is the industry better now or before?
It's the same.
Huh?
It's the same. The industry has to survive because of the changing times. Yeah. So how it was before, when it was thriving, is because of what was available. Because TV and the movies was king. Everything was there. But now it has to survive. So it has to do certain things to survive.
What did the old industry get right that the new generation is completely blowing? Ano yung nag-get right before? Hindi nila nag-text niya.
There was a moral code that it followed that was wholesome, more family oriented. That I see can be improved on. Alam mo, I grew up with shows kasi that were educational. Sineskwela, Patanglawi. I wish that are more child friendly and TV shows or TV shows that cater to children. I remember growing up with Patibot, Sesame Street, mga ganyan.
Ako, siniskwela, Once Upon a Time. I miss Once. Pero, may idea ka ba kung since, although, yeah, Maynila, sana ma-franchise, but Marina, do you think it will be
We'll see.
reimagined?
Yeah. Marina was di ba? Sino ba yan? Si Marian?
No.
Who's Marina?
Claudine Barreto.
Claudine Barreto. What's that ABS?
Love her.
I'm not familiar with it. Was that ABS-CBN or
ABS.
ABS-CBN?
Yeah. I'm an ABS-CBN girl. Kasi
Were you once upon a
I've had
talent of
cable ever
ABS-CBN?
since.
Were you ever talent of ABS?
Pag walang cable, nagagalit kaming mga bata. Parang, bakit mo ng cable? Oh. Pero pag pupunta kami sa baryo, GMA. Kasi, like, naturally, yung mga bahay, walang cable. They don't really care. They just switch on the TV ko anong meron, yun na. And then, nakakanood ako no. Before. But now, I think you need cable for GMA.
No. GMA is free TV. With Rabbit Gears Atena, you can get GMA anytime. Yeah. GMA has always been a free TV station.
Are you, into digital gadgets? Like cameras?
I think for my age, I am quite adept. I'm quite tech. I'm tech enough. I use AI. My phone's very high tech. I know.
You don't like cameras? Phone
No,
ka
no.
lang.
For a while, I love cameras. My course in college is film and audiovisual communications. I like manual cameras. But now, kasi I used to carry manual cameras a lot, but so heavy. Now everything you can capture on your phone, especially my Samsung S26 Ultra. This camera is the zoom capabilities. My gosh! And then with editing tools now, you can fix anything. Galing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like pre-advertisement.
Anyway, let's go back to the game. Last game na ito. And then we are heading to my last final question side. Are you game? Game ka pa? But this time, the topic is pageantry.
Pageantry. I'm not an expert in pageants. You're the one who's expert in pageants. I'll tell you what I know.
Sige, tell me what you know. Pageantry in the Philippines is more about politics than beauty or brains.
I think it's bullshit. I don't know. You tell me. You tell.
I mean, there's so many girls who are dreaming to go into pageantry, and I don't want to crush their dreams.
Yeah.
But being in this industry, pageant industry, for 20 years, I realized that it has transitioned into a more politics side. Because I've been always uttering this, and I feel like that's why I don't get placed. Because I keep uttering, there's something wrong. I'm always so observant in it.
And you're very vocal about your
And we're
observations.
very vocal about it. And some staff would hear that, and then they would tell on me, and then, boom, unplaced. Maybe in 10 years.
But didn't you just finish your All-Stars?
I just finished, yeah.
You were quite good, I think.
They were transparent naman with the politics that goes inside. So, it's all about voting.
Congrats, ah.
Thank you.
You didn't win it, but you were good. You
I
gave it your all.
trained for 3 years for that physically, yeah. But it's still like...
But I like your walk, ah. Iba yung
Yeah,
walk mo dun. Yeah. Do it nga.
Huh? What? Second question.
Yeah.
The winners are not always the most deserving. Everyone in the industry knows this.
Bullshit. Because I don't know. You tell me. You're the pageant expert.
Secret. I mean, you can buy the crown now.
You can.
Yeah, as long as you have 20 million and up, buy it.
20 mil. Oh my gosh.
You have 20 million pesos, buy it.
Ganun ba yun?
$400,000 if you have it. I mean, buy it.
How do you buy it? Who do you pay?
Everybody.
No, how do you go about it? Here's $20 million. Here's 20 million pesos. How do you do it?
It's either you split it into your styling, your glam, your media.
That way.
And then you
What
have
you're saying
to
is it's very
marketing.
expensive to be
It's
beauty
very
pageant.
expensive kasi you have to fund your own marketing
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
Like you're your own brand. Like you're selling a product. For example, you're selling Tide, Surf, or Nido, or Bear brand. So, ganun kalaking amount yung kailangan mo in order to sell your brand and bombard people by likes, and you believe that you can buy bots to like your stuff
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
and comments. And so, everybody's aware who are into the digital, about it.
Sphere. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, pageants are slowly dying and they're too proud to admit it.
I think that's bullshit.
Really?
I think this is the golden age of pageants. I think, from an outsider point of view,
Golden age.
I think there's so many pageants now. Dati it was only Miss Universe and Binibining Pilipinas. Now there's Miss Grand International. There is. I'm speaking as an outsider again. You're the insider. So my impression is, ang dami na nga ngayon eh. Dati konti eh.
Sa pageants?
Yeah.
Mga pageants? Yeah, because everybody's so hungry for a crowd.
But I'm not a beauty pageant
I know.
contestant. So I don't know.
Pageantry is so complicated. It doesn't really merit hard work because
Hmm.
there's so many shortcuts. For example, talo ka nang nagpa-lipo. Gets mo?
Hmm.
Matatalo ka nang nagpa-lipo ng core kesa nag-core workout ka for the rest of the year.
Parang you're against the enhancement.
Hindi naman. I mean, if anyone
Did
would
you
sponsor
ever-
me, go.
Did
Diba?
you ever
Eh,
get enhancements?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, yeah.
Pero parang, it's like AI to me. You can't compete with a robot.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't compete with an android. Joke! Joke lang.
Who's an Android ba? Is that a code name for someone?
I love when people say I'm bitter, but you're more bitter. Right? I joke lang. Oh my God. Anyway, the Q&A portion is the most scripted part of any pageant. You're gonna say bullshit again.
No bullshit. No bullshit. I can see that a lot of answers are rehearsed.
Rehearsed. Yeah, it is. Especially, Chi,
Especially,
i-flick nyo to Yung pa-headphones nila,
Wag
fake
nyo
yun. Hindi yun totoo. Kunyari lang, di nila naririnig yung question na headphones nila. Ulul.
narinig nila yun?
Oo. Ay,
Okay.
Charing. Philippine pageantry has done more harm than good to women's self-image. Please say no.
No, I think that's bullshit. I think a lot of women have grown because of pageants. Diba? A lot of my friends who are pageant title holders have blown, that have become such beautiful people.
Beautiful
Yeah.
outside.
But inside, yung inside, kanina na yun.
Performative kindness or real kindness? Nautangan mo.
Ibang man yung
Utang
utang, no? But a lot of them are kind. A lot of my beauty title holder friends, most of them are kind.
They are?
Yeah.
You have a lot of pageant
Yes,
queens.
I do.
May mga crushes ka.
Of course.
Ala!
Yeah, crush is paghanga, di ba?
Okay. I'm
You can-
sure
you can
kilala ko
admire
yung
women.
crush mo. Catriona Gray or Bia Wurtzbach lang yan. For sure.
Uy, I have trivia with the Pia Wurtzbach. I remember she guested in Showtime. She was only a candidate then for Miss Universe. So she guested, no? I was still in Showtime then. Then sabi niya, Kuya Kim, give me naman trivia that I can use.
Sasalita siya?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ako yung kausap niya, nasa likod kami. Give me naman trivia that I can use. Sabi
I
ko,
didn't know she speaks.
of course she speaks. Sabi ko, Pia, the Philippine flag is the only flag that's invertible. If you invert it, it means another thing. If it's blue on top, it's peace. If it's red on top, it's war. Talaga, I used that. And she did. In one of the pre-pageants or however it goes. No? And then when she won Miss Universe, she acknowledged me. She said, Kuya Kim, thank you for the trivia. I used it. And it was, thank you for that.
I see. So, she's your crush. Joke lang.
Lahat ng mga Miss Universe crush ko.
Aray.
Ang gaganda nila, di ba?
That's so unfair. I mean, you only like winners. So
No,
why
no,
about
no.
the unplaced? Like,
No,
give
no.
us some love. Give us some love.
Any beautiful woman can be your crush. There's nothing wrong with having crushes. I'm a married man, very faithful to my wife, but
know.
I admire a lot of women. And there's nothing wrong with that. Admiration is not bad. Action after admiration is bad. If you do
Kasi-
something blatantly after then that's bad. Yeah.
Ano lang, joke time lang naman. Pero kasi, I know that motorbikers are loyal guys.
Talaga.
Kasi you're
Paano mo nasabi?
lone riders. Although you have your quirks in your imagination, for sure. But, because lone rider ka nga, kung ano-ano ina-imagine mo pag nagmo-motor ka, di ba? Mga random stuff and then realizations about life, for sure. Because I used to be a motorbiker as well. But, yeah, aside from being loyal, your guys are also adrenaline junkies.
I used to be. I used to be into speed. But now I like to cruise. I'm into slow bikes now. Harley Davidson, old vintage BMWs.
Slow bike.
Relatively. I used to be into Ducatis and fast bikes. But I get my training on the track. When I'm on the track and I'm training, I'm fast. But on the street, I'm very careful and very, not slow, because slow is also not safe. But I'm not overly speedy.
I have a very important question to ask
Sure.
a rider like you. Gusto mo ba ng may angkas o walang angkas? Yung totoo, walang showbiz,
Gusto ko walang angkas. It's easier to control the bike. Lalo na pag
yung mga nagkaka-crush kay Kuya Kim, wag na kayong umangkas. Mag-abang na lang kayo.
Masarap mag-angkas ng marunong umangkas. May skill yan eh.
Ay,
Pagka hindi marunong umangkas at kinokontra yung galaw ng bike mo,
nagagalit ka na yung Insta.
hindi nagagalit, mahirap kumontra eh.
Paano yun? Ang
Ang
bahala lang nga ng motor.
Ang marunong umangkas, dapat sumasabay kung saan pupunta yung bike. Kaya na masarap iangkas, yung marunong umangkas.
Nakaangkas ka na ba na nadisgrasya kayo tapos nauna siyang tumalon? O nauna kang
Hindi pa
tumalon?
naman. But my first dates with my wife kasi we're on a motorcycle eh. Our very first date was on a motorcycle. It was a vintage Vespa. It was on a scooter.
Cute! Where? What location?
I met her in Makati, then we went around Makati, we went around Balate, and then I
Okay.
took her home in Makati in the wee hours of the morning.
Yay! Grabe naman! Okay! Saan kayo pumunta? Sa Makati. Nag-brides lang
This was
kayo.
in 1999 eh. So we went to
1999. I was 4 years old.
I know. We went to Azura first, had dinner, took her to Venetia.
So may anak na kayo noon.
Ano ka ba, kakilala ko lang sa kanya. Ano ka ba? 1999 to. We got married in 2002 eh.
Oh.
And then, I took her to Malate, I took her to Nakpil, we went to Sala Restaurant,
Hindi
we went
mo
to
Manila
Republic of
Summer.
Malate. Of course, I was born there. I
Nga
still live
pala.
there.
Your dad was the mayor of
My dad was the
Manila.
mayor of Manila.
Did you guys know that his dad was Lito Atienza? The host of Mayniliga. Suhal po Mayniliga. Di ba, Mots? You know that it's his dad.
Hindi.
Ngayon alam nyo na.
Yes, alam mo.
It's so crazy. I'm mind blown. Like, a lot of kids don't know that. But guys, if you grew up watching Mahal Kong Maynila, play. That's his dad. Oh my God, I'm starstruck! I can't believe this is happening. Honestly, I am so proud of
So,
myself.
what's your shoe size?
40.
14?
40. In men's,
40,
I'm
men's
a
size.
38.5.
That's 10 for women.
Yes, 40 and
German na German.
all the beauty queens have big feet. We have the most ugliest feet.
Kasi tall.
The only girl who has a pretty feet sa mga beauty queens that I've seen is probably Catriona.
And she's pretty naman all over.
Yeah, she's pretty all over. But you can't have everything.
But I can understand why you can be misunderstood. You're very outspoken eh.
I don't filter, I don't pause, I don't break. Unlike a lot of Filipinos, ang galing mag-break. Ang galing talagang baguhin yung sasabihin. Yung bago sabihin yung hindi, yung makakasakit talagang kaya niyong ipivot. Saan niyo nakuha yung talent na yan? Yung ganyang talent yan eh. It's a gift na pinasa ng ningungung nyo. Do you have a sister?
Oh yeah. I have 4 sisters. We're 6 in the family. 4 sisters. I have 1 brother and 2 adopted sisters.
What's the one question no interviewer has ever asked you but should have? I know I have ADHD.
Obviously.
Sorry. So
Are you diagnosed?
No, but I know kasi a lot of people would call me this and that and I realized I have ADHD.
Yeah, but you're a highly functioning person. ADHD.
Thank you. Okay. Oh,
I wouldn't know. You ask me. You tell me.
I thought you would say na lahat ng tinanong mo sa akin, wala pa nakakapagtanong actually.
Hindi, natanong na rin yan.
Natanong na
Oo naman.
lahat.
Again, I'm very open naman with my life.
That's sad.
That's
I'm
sad.
sad.
Ask me something hard, maybe I'll reply.
What are you most misunderstood about? You're never misunderstood though.
So often I am. Often I am. Recently, I posted on Threads that I'd like to stay apolitical and I'd like to keep Threads the way it was, no? Because in Threads, kasi people see me as the safe space. A lot of kids who have a tendency for suicide or self-harm, they come to me. And being the father of Eman, I am of help. And they see me as safe. Now, one commenter said that why don't I make a political stand? I said, I don't want to make a political stand. I have a political stand, but it's best said where I want to say it, not on social media, especially not on Threads. Because the kids who seek my help some of them are pink, some of them are DTS. If I make a stand, I will cancel and I will leave out those of the other side. So I want it to be not political with no color. I got bashed for that. There are like 5,000 comments of 8. Why I can be apolitical at this time. I am not apolitical. But on Threads and on social media, I'd like to stay apolitical. I come from a political family. We discuss politics all the time. I'm part of NGOs and organizations that are political. But I'm not public about it because I don't like to.
Oo nga. You won several times sa politics.
I was an elected public official, no? I was fighting with everyone when I was in politics.
And it's so
And I'm
low-key.
so fed up with it. I don't like.
Oo nga. Tsaka, Kuya Kim, nakakapangit ang politics. Like,
Oh, di ba?
parang pumapangit yung itsura pag nasa politics ka pa.
Sabi nga nila, politics is like showbiz of ugly people, di ba?
I mean, Sarah though, hindi siya pumapangit somehow. Anyway, nakakahilo if we talk about politics kasi aside from, you comment what you think, maraming makikimedal of what you think. And
You're always wrong. You always be wrong.
You'll always be wrong. So, wag na lang pag-usapan. Pag-usapan na lang natin yan sa inuman, guys.
Tama.
Okay? Kasi wala rin talaga tayong magagawa eh. Yung dami ng rallying nangyayari. Anong nangyayari? Wala.
Kung gusto mo mag-rally, go and rally.
If you could say one thing to the Philippine entertainment industry, something you'd never say on a regular show, what would it be?
Well, the Philippine entertainment industry is my life. Such an honor and a privilege to be part of it for the past 22 years. We are in transition now, and let's all support each other during this transition time because times are difficult. So dahil dyan, let's not pull each other down first and support each other in whatever platform, be it digital or free TV. Now's the time to help each other because survival ang usapan ngayon.
Survival lalo na sa buong mundo. It's not just in the Philippines, but I mean, I hope bayanihan is not used in the wrong way because bayanihan is used now in the most toxic way, to be honest. Unfortunately for us. And we are divided into 2 classes now. Those who still want to do work in the city and those who want to live off the grid. So guys, I have the final question for the one and only Kim Atienza. If you could go off the grid tomorrow, no cameras, no Kuya Kim, where would you go? With your family. Of course, you're gonna take your family off the grid, like somewhere far away.
In the Philippines?
Up to you.
Whatever.
Up to you.
I always wanted to retire in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah. It's some far away. Kaya lang there's no more off the grid in Hawaii. Everything's on the grid already in Hawaii.
Hindi, like what if
Off the grid.
off the
Off the
grid
grid.
talaga.
Off the
Like
grid
you just
talaga.
have your backpack and your Swiss knife.
I'd like to live in an undisclosed island in Palawan. I love Palawan. An island that is not commercial yet. an island where I can stay there with Fei, but the kids are gonna be grown up eh.
Kaya
And then,
nyo ba madumihan yung paa nyo kung
Ano ka?
putek?
punta ka sa bahay namin, puro putik ang bahay namin.
Chinelas everyday?
Hindi, nakapaa ako palagi. Nakapaa ako palagi. I'm an
Magtatanim
island
ka?
boy.
Magtatanim kayo?
Why not?
I mean, walang food eh. Wala na lahat. Sarado na lahat.
Why not? Yeah, solar energy. Tanim, kailangan.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Marunong ka mangisda.
Hindi. Kailangan pag-aralan.
But you're a crocodile hunter.
Yeah. Madali naman matuto niyan. May bingwit naman.
Okay, guys, I have so many treasure nuggets in this podcast. You should watch this, definitely. And I want to thank our special guest, Kim Atienza, for giving me this honor to interview him in the most raw way possible. Thank you so much, Sashimi.